There's Dave Hunt. Dave, by the way, I just found out my neighbor name is Kathy Hunt. Maybe you're related. They're the ones that just bought the house beside us. So let's get let's.
I have a cousin named Kathy Hunt, but
Did she live in Chicago?
what are we doing?
Did she live in Chicago, Kathy?
No,
A different one.
she's from King City.
We're going.
No, she's from King City.
Okay, so not that Kathy.
She's a local girl. Okay.
We're just going to do the shoulder warm up. Okay, let's just get a shoulder warm up, and then that first aerobic bit will be the skipping or whatever you guys do, high knee stuff, whatever. Okay, so let's just do that shoulder warm up that we've been doing. So we're going to start with the eye and then go backwards. Thumbs on the weights like this, keep them in line. And then we're just going to point our thumbs up with very, very small weights. And we'll start straight ahead with the eye and just do 10 of these. Once we do 10 of these, we're going to do a Y. So the arms are about 45 degrees out. Thumbs are still up, just like this. T's are going to be the same. They're straight out to the side. Thumbs up. And once you've done that, you want to keep your thumbs up as much as possible and come back just like this. 1, 2. And the last one, we're just going to do an L. So we're going to take our arms, bend them at the elbow, take them straight up, and then just come down, just like this. And now you are officially warmed up. All right, so let's find that workout that I programmed for you. Here we go. Let's see. Yes, we're ready to go. Okay, so we're just warm up with that aerobic unit, whatever you got, rowing machine or skipping. And if everyone's ready, we're going to go in 10 seconds. If everyone's ready, let's go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm going to watch. And I'll leave this on audible so we can watch together. Let's just get the heart pumping, get ready. 30 seconds and more. We're going to drop down and do our first. So the lunge row is first. Numbers on both sides, whatever you have. 15 seconds. 10. 5, 4, 2, 1. Lunge row. You want to go over that again? Hand is here. Leg is straight out as a lunge. And this is just a short movement directly to the chest. Linear, following your leg, which should be right angle from the ground. Just as many as you set out for your goal. And then when you change, I'm going to do it just from the side so you see it from the side. So the leg is right angle to the ground. And then it's just whatever weight you had, how many ever, whatever number you have from both sides. You got 6 minutes, so it's a challenge. So keep it true to the challenge. So for me, I was doing 18. Keep the back straight. June, keep your back straight in line. So the shoulders should be in line with the hips and the ankle. So this is the motion. And the body straight with the back straight. Don't hunch. Keep your back nice and straight. Heather looks fabulous. Keep your back straight, June. Get that leg down a little bit close to the ground. Get those hips down a little bit closer. Keep your back nice and straight all the way down. That's it. Julie, that looks great.
Conrad?
Yes.
Conrad?
Yes.
Conrad, are we doing 6 minutes right side and then another 6 minutes? Or are we doing
No, 6
both
minutes.
right and left side in those 6 minutes?
Yeah, left and right side in those 6 minutes.
6 minutes what?
Both sides.
In those 6 minutes. Crap.
Yes.
Okay. I know Kim asked, I didn't understand.
That garage internet.
Trying to turn my mic off. So.
You too, try to get your hips down a little bit closer to the ground. It's a short movement. This one here. Make it a little different than the high row. Use a little bit different muscles. Heather, that looks fantastic. Mike, that looks good. Andrew, that looks good from what I can see. That's good, Sylvie. Feel free to take a breath. You got 3 minutes left. You're halfway. Should be switching legs. If you got music playing, Dave, you can turn that down because I might get attacked by the police, the YouTube police.
Thought I had my mic off. It's not responding well. I keep turning it off.
It's just that the YouTube guys, they analyze if they hear any music, they stop it. So we got a little over 2 minutes left. You should definitely be on the other leg by now. Get your number right. Once you have your target, switch. Take a rest if you need it. Try to do it all if you want, all at once. It's okay, then you got lots of rest. A little less than 2 minutes now. Try and get it in. 1.5 minutes to go. Try to get your number in. can cheat a little bit if you have to. 1 minute. 1 minute. You got 1 minute to complete, or 1 minute to rest if you're done. Remember, it's your number minus 20%. "45 seconds. A little over half a minute. Should be resting by now. Pick up your rope, 20 seconds. 15 seconds. Definitely be transitioning. 5 seconds. Get ready to go. 2, 1, go. Skipping, aerobic. Get rid of that lactate in the shoulders and arms. Get it flowing. It's the last one of those. Half a minute. "20 seconds. Next one is push-ups. 15 seconds. 6 seconds. And drop and give me 80. Or whatever your number is. 6 minutes. Good form for as long as you can. Take a rest. And then keep going. Make sure they're in good form. You got 6 minutes to do it. Lots of time. You got 5 minutes. You guys all had a good start. I'm guessing most of you got at least 25% already in the bag. Take a rest if you need it. Take a drink of water. We're coming up on 4 minutes. It's 1/3 done. I'm guessing most of you should be about half by now. Remember, this workout is designed to hit failure. So that's okay if you got to stop. Filled with lactate, take a rest. Shake out your arms. Do it in good form so we don't get injured. Got 5 seconds to halfway. Halfway, we should be probably 2/3 done, just as a guideline. Two and a half minutes. Almost 2/3 done. You need to with arm exercises, you do the Cairo handshake, that'll get the blood moving. Shake your wrists back and forth like the Queen wave. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Should be close to done right now. About 45 seconds, you should be able to take a minute to a half a minute rest at least. Some of these exercises will be harder than others. It depends on how much weight you've been using, how much you've been challenging yourself in each one. Minute 30. Try to finish up next half a minute or so. Give yourself some rest. Got a little over a minute, little over a minute. Should be getting pretty close to max now. You got 45 seconds at least to rest. Most of you are at that stage. That's good. Grab your ropes or your aerobic station. You got half a minute. The skipping will help that circulation, get the blood out of your arms. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Here we go. Get ready for round 3, 2, 1, go. 1 minute. Actually, skipping should seem like a pleasure now after all that arm work and upper body work. Added a bit of fuel there. A bit of a relief. Next one up is the high row. We're back to the back. So we got back, front, back. "20 seconds. Let's finish it up. 10 seconds. The speed rope. Generate some lactate for fuel. Here we go. Grab your stuff. High row. High row. So the elbows are up. Straight line. Belly to neck. Just like this. Straight up. With the shoulders, it turns into a bit of a shoulder shrug at the very front end. That's it. Good form, guys. Looks good. Everybody looks good. Nice. It's a 10 by 10 or do it till you can. Keep the form, try to keep the form as much as possible. Done our first minute. Guys, look like you're cruising. Should be no problem. All the way up to the chin. Keep the form. Keep the form. You're doing 20% less. You're just doing it all at one time. But keep the form. That means your form should be really good. Four minutes. Third's gone. Should be halfway through at least. Keep your back nice and straight. All you guys are doing a great job. Nice form. Just about everyone's got great form. Three and a half minutes left. Just look at yourself in the mirror if you have to. Keep that back nice and straight. Elbows come up. Little shoulder shrug at the very top end. Halfway. The guideline should be about 75% through your numbers. You take a rest, take a rest. Form starts falling off, take a rest. Adjust the numbers as you see fit. But at least get to your target. Got a little over 2 minutes to go. Try to finish up your number in the next minute or so, and then we can take a minute off. Straight back, keep them fairly close together, pull them up to the chin, elbows up. I'm cutting off my head just to show you where my elbows are at the end. Straight up, that's where we want to go. Don't swing them like this, straight up. We'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to the kettlebell swing in a minute. Got a minute 20 left. By now, you got a minute left. You should be finishing up. You're done. Take a sip. 45 seconds until we do round 4. Your one's done. Nice. You got 30 seconds. "15 seconds, grab your ropes. 10 seconds. Feel free to start at any time. 3, 2, 1, go. Another rest. Next one is the kettlebell swing or dumbbell swing. Half a minute. The more intense your aerobic session is, the easier it is when you have to do the upper body part. Believe it or not. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your kettlebell. Do the one arm or the two arm. Use the hips to swing it forward. This is a leg exercise. Swing your hips forward. Power with your hips. Like a dead bell or deadlift dumbbell. So this motion, keeping your hips, using that to propel it up. Move it forward just like you would in paddling as you sit up, driving that paddle down. Both are effective, the two arm and the one arm. The one arm gives you a little more oblique like a stroke would because you're doing this. It's a little more like a paddle exercise, the one arm. Using your back and obliques. But they're both great, both exercises. Set yourself a good target here. We're a minute and a half into this. We've got a couple more things to do. Less than 4.5 minutes. Keep your back straight. Don't cheat with this as you might tend to do as you get tired. Rather take a little rest and then do it again. We got 4 minutes left. Try not to hunch your back or round out your back. Keep it straight. Nice and straight. Make sure you're aware of keeping your back straight, using your hips. Propel that kettlebell up. 3.5 minutes to go. 75%. Three minutes. Halfway. We're about 2/3 done by now. So Tammy, if you're doing the one armed, the action is actually, and it takes a bit of coordination. As you come up with the one, you're actually switching to the other. Halfway up. Make sure you have a mat in case you slip the grip. That's it. That's it. So you get that oblique action in. So this, it's a twist all the way down the ankle. You're using your entire core to rotate, using your hips at a bit more of an angle that you might in a paddle. That's it, Liz. Yeah, just like that. You got a little less than 2 minutes. So try to finish up in the next minute. About a minute and a half left. A little over a minute. Should be finishing up. Most of you are done. There to go, Sylvie. Set yourself a stiff target. That's good. 45 seconds. 40 seconds. We got the last one coming up. 25 seconds. Grab your skipping ropes, aerobic devices. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Last one coming up. Twenty seconds. Fortunately, when you got your mics off, I can't hear you whether you're breathing heavy or not. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, go. Bench dips. By now, you know what works best. Do as many as you can the first time. Have as many the second. Usually the pattern. Do it in good form. You got lots of time. First minute's gone. Rest as needed. Do it again. I know Dave Barrett was using a weight to make this tougher. Last thing you got to do. A little over 4 minutes. 2/3 left. Again, good guideline. 2/3 is 1/2 done. As it gets tougher as you go. Full extension. Sylvie, try to get up a little bit more. A little more extension with your elbows. Not just down here, but try to get it most of the way. Not completely locked out, but a little more travel makes it a little tougher. Try to keep your legs locked a little more, Mike. I know it gets harder. A little over halfway. That's what you got. When you're done, you're done. You got 2.5 minutes. Do the number, do it in good form. Stop if you have to take a rest. Shake out your arms. Get the lactate out. 2 minutes. Really should be done in a minute. Whatever you got. Do it in good form though. We've got all afternoon now. It's the last one. You got a minute. And you should be done. Okay. Excellent. Turn on your mics. Tell me how that went. I need feedback. So how was that? I'm gonna turn off this so we can pause recording.